Hi, my name is William. I'm the owner at Gutter Gorilla. Today we're going to look at some different types of leaf guards. We're going to look at what works, what doesn't work, what we recommend, and a couple things that shouldn't even be sold. So let's get right into it. This is your standard 5-inch eaves trough with your standard brackets. It just mounts to your fascia board, and then most typical leaf guards will just go over top of that, and they'll be fastened along the front, and some will be fastened along the back. We'll start from worst to best, if that works. So we'll start with this. You find it at your local hardware stores, Home Depots and such. It's junk. I believe it goes over the top like that. I'm guessing you would fasten it with screws somehow, but it's garbage. The holes are way too big. It's plastic, so it's not strong. It won't last. I wouldn't bother. Junk. Next up, we have what they call gutter foam. We see this in a lot of houses. A lot of people buy this and install it on their own. You can get it at a hardware store. I get the idea behind this stuff. The idea is water will get through, but debris and stuff won't. And then there's a little bit of a cutout there where the water's gonna flow to your downspout. But the problem with this is it gets saturated so easily. Dust from shingles, leaves, it'll just get fully saturated into this foam and it'll plug up the foam. And then the foam will plug up your gutter. So this stuff won't work, doesn't last, it's junk. Moving on, anything made of plastic or vinyl. These ones here are really cheap. You can get them at hardware stores, you can install them yourself. All they do is clip in the front and then you slide this end under the shingle. You don't need any fasteners or anything like that. But the problem with these is the fact that they're plastic. The UV rays from the sun is gonna make this super brittle, and then any damage or like any snow, any ice, anything will just break it. It'll smash into a million pieces. So I would stay away from this. I wouldn't install it. I definitely wouldn't hire anyone to install this. This stuff is junk. Now for the most popular ones. The aluminum micro mesh, or with just these holes. I don't have the micro mesh one on me here, but I'll throw it up on the screen. So most of these, they'll get fastened on the front and then the back will just rest on your hangers. The problem with that is depending on how your gutters are installed, if the hangers are really low, your leaf guard will have a severe tilt back to your house and then everything will get built up there. This is another one of the aluminum. You can see it's got a little bit finer holes. It's a little bit of a better one. You can fasten it along the front here and also along the back here. So you get to control which angle you want to install that. This one's a little bit better. It works a little better. It's nice for someone who wants to install it themselves. I wouldn't hire anyone to install it. It's going to be too expensive and there's just not going to be enough value there. Another problem with these aluminum gutter guards, the ones that go over top, is depending on how far your hangers are spaced, that's going to determine your strength. So say you have your hangers that were previously installed on your gutters, or whoever put your gutters up, if they spaced them out really far, it's going to leave a lot of weakness in this gutter guard. So say wintertime rolls around, you got a ton of ice, and it's going to weigh on that, and it's going to fold it right in. So yeah, I wouldn't install that. Alternatively to that, I would just clean out your existing gutters 2 or 3 times a year. It's gonna be much better for your gutter system. It's gonna be easier on the wallet, and you can even do it yourself. So that's what I would do. Up next, we have a brand that we install a lot of. It's called Alurex. We like the brand. They make some good products. We don't like all their products. This one is made by them. It's similar to these. It'll have similar issues to these. So we don't install a whole lot of this, but this would be the one that we would install if someone wanted these aluminum covers that go over top. Again, clips on the face, you'll screw it here, nothing along there. So again, you're limited to how your hangers are. But with this one, you get a 30-year warranty, clog-free warranty from the manufacturer. So if you have these installed on your home by a professional, the manufacturer will back that by a 30-year clog-free warranty. So if they did clog in 30 years, you could reach out to the guy who installed them or the company who installed them, and they would reach out to the manufacturer and they would get you either refunded or fix any issues that you had. Up next is another product by Alurex, one that we install a lot of. This is the main one that we use. The problem with this one is it can only be put on when you put on a whole new gutter system on your house. These ones don't go on after, they have to be put on when you install gutters. So they'll clip in there just like a hanger would, and then they'll clip over the back. What we like about these is they add a lot of strength to your gutter because it's a full aluminum piece instead of a bracket, it's just individual. So this one will screw every 10 to 12 inches and it'll add a lot of rigidity to that. So it'll be better for winter when you have ice and snow buildup. It'll be able to hold that weight better. It's statistically 3 times stronger than a hanger, so that's good. It has a really good warranty as well. Comes with a lifetime clog-free warranty, so that is good. Another thing we like about this one, you like and dislike, is it slopes slightly back towards the house, which is good for heavy rainstorms because water hits it, rolls back and drains. It won't spill over the front as easily as say something like this. So that's good. They drain really, really well. I'm actually surprised how well these drain. I'll add a little clip in showing you how much water these things can handle. But with these ones, stuff will get stuck here. So leaves and stuff will eventually get stuck here. The wind is supposed to take care of most of it, but they do get stuck. You still have to clean off the tops of these. And most people, when they buy a leaf guard, they're like, I don't want to do anything. I don't ever want to think about it ever again, but that's not the case. It's not the case with this, nor is it ever the case with anything. Nothing's ever maintenance free. So when you install these, just be aware that you will have to clean them off. The idea is it's just going to be much easier to clean than to clean out the whole gutter system. Again, these ones come with the same warranty as these. We'll now move on to our favorite one. So this is another one by Alurex. It's the same as this one here. It's also a continuous hanger, but it's a double. So it's got 2 panels, one on the front and one on the back. As you can see, you can't see through it. It's made for pine needle areas, but it's really good if you have a ton of trees close to your house. I would definitely recommend this one over this one. So this one clips in the same way. Same thing with the strength. It'll give you a ton of strength, and the angle of the leaf guard will be the same. And with both of these products, they make matching corners, so it'll outline your house. At the miter, you have a double pro corner that will cover that, or you have a standard one for this one. They also make access holes for over your downspouts, so you can get back in if you ever needed to clean them. What we also do is we'll put an access hole every 14 feet, so if anything ever does get through, you can put a garden hose in there and wash it out. The idea with this one here is that little bits and pieces will still get through this. They will get through everything other than this one, is what we found. The idea is little stuff will get through, but then the water will wash it through and clean it out. With this one, nothing's gonna get through. It's good for pine needles, good for all that stuff. So this is the one that we would recommend if you wanted to go with a leaf guard. This one's a little bit more expensive than all the other ones, but in our opinion, it's well worth it. All in all, there's a ton of leaf guard products on the market. You just gotta do a little bit of research, take a look at your home. If you have a really steep metal roof, a leaf guard probably isn't the greatest idea. It's gonna skip over and you're gonna have water spill over. At the end of the day, you just wanna take a look at your roof, take a look at your trees. If you can clean out your gutters, it's probably 99% of the time it's better if you could just clean them twice a year than to install a product like this. No leaf guard works 100% of the time. We found that time and time again, but some products are better than others. And yeah, so there you have it. Thank you guys for watching.